In this home workout, I'm doing beginner calisthenics movements for the planche and the front lever. I'm also doing some lower body strength, some leg strength, some ab work, and some hamstring flexibility. This isn't a tutorial. This is not a follow along. This is one of my real workouts, so you can see set for set, all the reps I do, learn a bit. Hopefully it helps you with your training. I'm not using weights today because we recently just sold all our Watson gym equipment. We sold all the old stuff that we had from Unity Gym that was in storage, and the dumbbells that I had here were a part of that set. So I've ordered some new dumbbells, but for the moment, whoop, just got to do body weight. This is okay, because I mostly do this exercise for flexibility in my hip flexors and just to maintain a little bit of strength. My leg strength is heaps better than my upper body strength, so it's not a focus for me at the moment. So I really just try and push to this end range for the ankle flexibility and the hip flexor stretch. So with isometric contractions like on the tuck lever here, my goal is to do the same hold time for all 5 sets. And if I can do that, then in the next workout, I'll increase by 1 or 2 seconds. So I'm not looking to max out in the first set, but then not be able to hold it as long for every set after that. So my goal for this workout is 18 seconds, all 5 sets. So you can see me slowing down at the bottom of every rep. That's because I'm being really intentional with my end range, and I'm trying to go as deep as I can without my heel coming off the ground, and while still keeping my spine as vertical as possible, which really gets into the hip flexors. So that's why I slow down at the bottom, really get that end range flexibility. With those tuck levers, I'm really concerned about the time that I can hold whilst I'm still retracting my scapula, which is so much harder than just depressing the scapula and extending the shoulders. When you add that retraction, it makes it so much harder. But it gives really good upper back strength development. So that's what I'm working on. Oh man, getting tired. All right, last round. Here we go. Oh man, that was tough. Just going to get this one done and I'll move into some supplementaries. I don't know how much supplementary work I'll get done today. I've got to take my kid to swimming, and this is all a bit late for me today, this workout, but I always believe that some is better than none. So even if all I got done is what I've just finished, even that is enough to keep edging me towards my goals. But I'll try and do 3 sets of these 3 supplementary exercises now. And I lost count in how many reps, so hopefully that was 8. All right, this is my supplementary work for the front lever. The trick is to try and make the arch happen as high up the back as possible, and then retract at the end without bending the elbows. This one's for the rotator cuff and also for serratus. So gotta get in a hollow body, protract, and then you gotta keep your forearms vertical, which is the hard part, because your elbows want to come out and your hands want to go in. With exercises like that, it's really easy to just go, oh, I'm not feeling anything, but the devil's in the detail. So if the cues are to keep your forearms vertical, protract your shoulders and, maintain a hollow body, You have to do that for every rep, for every part of every rep. If your arms go like that at all, it's a failed rep. You only move as much as you can with perfect technique. If you're wondering what these are, I just wear them on some exercises just to prevent my calluses from causing blisters, which they really do with all of the hanging work that I do. So I've put a link in the description if you want to get them from Amazon. Of course, it's an affiliate link, so we get a tiny commission at no cost to you, but you don't have to bother searching for it, and I've found them for the cheapest price for whatever country you're in, as with all the equipment that I use. So I'm doing this exercise it's for hamstring and calf strength, flexibility, and glute strength as well. So it's like a triple whammy. It's by using this slant board. Oh man, it gets into your calves. And I would normally do it with a lot more weight, but all my dumbbells are in transit, so gotta wait until they arrive. So this is a very, very, very lightweight for me, but that's fine. I'm still getting some good flexibility work done. And by doing a slow eccentric contraction, you're really thickening the muscle fibers. You're creating the stimulus for hypertrophy whilst lengthening, which makes you stronger and more flexible. It's really, really good. And my upper back is really fried now. It feels like it's almost cramping, so I don't know how much of this set I'll get done. My lower traps are just cooked. Oh, that'll do. Oh man. Oh. Come on. Gonna finish with a bit of core strength. You know, those hanging leg raises. You see, after you've heard me say this, have a look at how many people do this. A lot of people cheat these and they do toes to bar, but you see when they get their toes to the bar, they really pull with their shoulders. So you'll see it's not just their legs coming up, their hips come up and they extend the shoulders like that. And that's another example of really cheating a movement and not understanding what the goal of the movement is. Like, we're not trying to train the shoulders at all in that movement. I've just done two really good exercises to train shoulder extension, and that's the tuck lever as the primary and then the arch scapular pull-in as the supplementary. Both of those exercises really hit the lats in their function to extend the shoulder. So when I do this here, my goal is to train my abs and also my hip flexors a little bit, but it's mostly an ab exercise. So I can get my toes to the bar, but I've got to pull like this at my level. Abs are a weakness for me that I just never prioritized when I was younger. So that's not doing anything to make my abs stronger well, I shouldn't say that. It's not an accurate representation of my ability to get my toes to the bar if I have to pull with my arms like that. So watch when I do this next set. Of course there's a tiny bit of shoulder extension, but that's just really your body moving around. But if you watch, I'm really contracting the abs and just trying to lift my legs as high as they'll go. And when you see people that are really good at toes to bar, they don't pull with their shoulders when they do it. Oh man, I'm so cooked. So, you really want to be, with each rep, you want to contract with your abs first so that you pull the hips forward into a posterior tilt, and then you lift the legs with the hip flexors which basically just puts more strain on the abs when the legs go out there like that. You don't want to, go like that so you get the toes up to the bar. Common mistake. You see a lot of really buff dudes do it. A lot of people that look jacked, and so you look at them and you think, oh, they must know what they're doing. Not to say that they don't, but they're either just trying to make the video look better for YouTube or Instagram, because getting the toes to the bar is the big rock, or they don't understand the movement, and maybe they learnt it at CrossFit as well, because CrossFit's notorious for butchering exercises, and the way that they do toes to bar is just an abomination, really. All right. Okay, one more. Oh man, I'm stuffed. That's it. I'm done. Thanks for sticking with me. If you haven't done so already, please like the video. Hit the like button. Tell me if it just lit up as a rainbow when I just said that. And subscribe to my channel, please. And check out one of those videos if you want to see more of my workouts.